Because I figured you in the game.
And
Yeah, that probably was fucking you up, nigga. Doing too much.
They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's
fucking hit, boy.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees
some heat.
And knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gonna try to pop one on the
fucking tackle, boy.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Man his ass up. Man his ass up. Way over the top, though.
Looking to throw for it.
The fucking hit, boy. The fucking hit.
The defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated.
I think he got to punt it, bro. It's 4th and 1. You got to punt this shit.
That incompletion there on 3rd down. They were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive,
I want him to go for it, but I don't think he can go for it.
They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Play the inside. Play the inside. I got this. I got this out shoot. I got this out shoot.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my God, I'm playing the inside and you get beat to the inside, you stupid motherfucker.
Past the 10. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Washington.
And how about the aggressiveness by this offense? Everyone thinking 4th and short. They're going to run the football. No, they take the big shot down the field. Everybody crowding the line of scrimmage. The offense, high risk, high reward, makes the huge touchdown play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, he ain't supposed to go for it, bro. He wasn't supposed to go for it.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last
4th and 1,
was
he
a
ain't
real
supposed to go for
buzzkill
that.
for this crowd.
Yeah, 4th and 1, he ain't supposed to go for that, but I didn't call it because I didn't know, so
he
scored on the shit too. It's crazy.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
I ain't sure.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Hey, man, you're going to have to bring a lot of hats to the party to get this guy down. These big tight ends, they do not go down easy. He's able to make one guy miss, break a tackle, pick up some extra yardage.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Past the 1st down marker and still running. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge.
Touchdown!
He giving up the same shit every
got
time.
away from the D. They had no shot at catching it.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
It's so fucked up because I can't play man with this damn team, bro. Because they're so fucking slow. I be watching it. Hey, he be having so many niggas open. It's crazy.
On the move from inside his 5.
Yeah,
Didn't
true.
find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped
That's a
at the
fact.
17.
Yeah. It's like I be seeing it. I'm like, shit. I know these niggas see this shit. Like, what
The
the
Huskies
fuck?
have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside
Got him! Got him! Fucking got him, nigga! Knew it! Fucking put some heat on your bitch ass, nigga! Sitting back there like you fucking chilling. Man, what the hell? Nigga back there just like he nice. Nigga.
This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Shit, this nigga did it on me. The hell?
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
No, bro, he got that shit with the damn defensive end.
Picked up a few extra
Oh
on that
my
return, but
God.
what a play by this defense to get the football.
Bro, that shit
And
pissed me
Washington
off
is
so
ready to go
much.
back on the attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback.
Nigga, that's the second pick I done threw to a defensive lineman. He got 2 picks with defense. Well, yeah, defensive line.
You gotta learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Fucking stupid, bro.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Trying to hurry up.
Along that offensive line, that'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback making checks. Wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Caught in the backfield, it's Stokes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Unloads to the wideout.
Damn, he
And that
got
is
me with that
interception
shit.
number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense does the work itself.
Threw
with
the
a big
shit
sack.
inside, bro. What the
Just
fuck?
one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where
Oh.
you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board.
Bro, this shit is
Perfect
so
reaction.
ass,
What do you do
bro.
in interception? First
Like,
guy
he
blocks
threw the
takes
shit
field.
inside. The
Everybody
nigga
else
got
takes
him on the
ball.
break. Like,
Going.
what in the
Nice
fuck,
blocking,
bro?
Nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
That shit's terrible. That is fucking terrible.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, he gone. He gone. He
only
out of there.
needs a sliver of daylight.
He out of there.
Got all the room.
He out of there. He out of there, boy. Gritty on them niggas. Hey, he ain't gritty, but fuck it, nigga. Wipe him off. Shit, nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
It's always
Get
so
up out of
exciting,
there,
but you don't see it
brave.
very often. You gotta go so many intensity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Can't do it much better than that.
What's the
Get
score
the
over there?
kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. The returner will field it and try to get some field position.
This nigga
He'll
ass
step
too.
out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it
Got him. He threw that shit. He threw that shit. Me, bro, he threw that shit. He threw that shit to me. I'm right there sitting on that motherfucker. Oh my goodness.
The offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with 4 points here at the end of the first half.
The offense changing the play.
Snap it, snap it, snap it.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end.
Take that motherfucker to the end zone, boy. Take that motherfucker to the end zone. Nigga, fucking go. I stemmed that bitch all the way to the end, and it's still, he still like short, got on the fucking goal line, but they pushed his ass in. That's fucking goal. That's fucking goal, boy. I scored twice in nigga 30 seconds, nigga. Ran the kickoff back, he threw a pick, scored first play.
And they did tack on that extra
Bruh.
point, no problem.
I don't know what the hell I don't know what he was looking at when he threw that shit. And then like you still running man. Like he been running man the whole goddamn game, bro. What the hell?
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Make the talking, we're
Coverage
talking.
team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime
I be
update.
streaming on YouTube. I don't be getting no damn views. I need to start
Washington
putting
about
that
to
shit
put it
on my
deep to
damn
start things
Twitter.
in the second half. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Nigga, that's what I ran on this nigga. No cap. I blitzed his ass, and he threw. Every time I done blitzed him, he done did something stupid. Every time. And I'm zone blitzing him. I'm zone blitzing him.
TCU will send its offense
Yeah,
back
I'm
onto
zone
the field.
blitzing his ass.
They got plenty done through the air in the first half,
So
and
you
we'll
know
see
he's
if they
some
even
shit.
need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
It's complete to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, TCU.
And tight ends
Lee, bro, I'm dotting, and I'm dotting. You hear me, my nigga? The shit I just put on his ass, my nigga. I had the what's that shit? The dig route where it's the opposite of the zig. You know, the dig where it come back, the inside shit where they fake out and come back in. Yeah, the return. Yeah. Okay, the return route. I had the return, and then I put my tight end on the out route. So when I hit him, the return route bumped the man that was guarding him off of him, nigga. He wide fucking open, nigga. That's me though. That's like Sean McVay. You know what I mean? Like, that's offensive coordinator shit. You know what I'm saying? Like 49-28. You did what I'm saying? He ain't scored since the fucking second quarter.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
With the catch, it's Banks. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage. They've got some zone beaters as well. You just saw one there on the crossing route.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Yeah, that nigga some shit.
Wants to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Banks. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He'll throw it. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. It's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Well, the offense has a nice lead here in the second half, but if they're going to win this game, they're going to have to hold on to the football, and they are very lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Finds his man. It's Stokes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Run the gun. He leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Horned Frog. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And they tacked on the extra point. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be dragged down.
And the Washington offense will take over 1st and 10.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They want to run it left here. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Going with the ground game left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that.
They got him for the sack, and that'll
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
From the gun. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rich. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. We're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Makes the catch. It's Banks. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Avant. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's taking the shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Extending the play. Fires into the end zone. And he throws another interception. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. It's caught downfield.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Just keeps slinging it. Takes the easy one to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying with the lead to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
PAT unit on the field.
Well, the score is over there.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip and tuck affair all game. They're up by 12 over Ohio State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on second down. They'll run the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
To the air on second down. takes the easy completion. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And this dude is doing work. He's now over 150 yards receiving, Jesse.
He's like the new age tight end, isn't he, Reese? I mean, he's a guy that can get in a three-point stance. He can flex out. He can play the split end position. He can play receiver. There's nothing this tight end cannot do in the pass.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter.
I just threw a pick trying to fucking score 7.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Washington.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee.
He's loose on the left. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Washington.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
70-35.
Oh,
How much time left? Nah, you ain't gonna get it. But you ain't give up 35. One of them was a pick six. So I really gave up 8.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Rebels will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Steps away. He's going to take a shot. Finds a spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson, in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spit it to those guys, let them go make plays.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Pulls it in. It's Randall. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Williams. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
To the air on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Under fire. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense got it. They're on the run.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just steamrolling the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here in this game, in this environment. All 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing. Execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And he makes the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's loose. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air, it's Klubnik. He's got his man. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Caught close to the marker. It's Moore. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
70 to 35.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes. And
Damn,
goals.
nigga, you
This
gave
guy can
me
run
that shit.
shallows,
Yeah,
he
that's
can run
shit.
slants,
We
he
got
can
the
run
same
option
damn near.
routes and find
It's
soft
almost the
spots.
exact same
This guy
shit.
really
What's
has
yours,
all the
34,
routes in his
33?
toolbox.
Mine was 35?
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10.
No, I'm saying the difference. Oh, no, so yours is
Wants to go up
60.
top on
Yours was
first down.
37 then.
Caught in the
Yeah.
backfield. It's Randall. Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. He's
Boy,
in
I
the
just
tag.
hit this nigga with some shit. Then you hear me, boy? Oh my fucking god! Clip that! Oh my goodness! Ugh!
Just versatility.
Nigga, I broke 3 niggas with one fucking move, bruh. Oh my goodness, I'm clipping the whole shit because I want to see the whole play. I don't want to just see that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm playing my home bet for this nigga some shit. If you want to hit, nigga, you can definitely send the invite, cause damn sure.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
So I told you when that shit was gonna happen, like nigga, I'm there
And the
now.
extra point is
That shit you
through,
saw
and
me
they're on
doing,
top by
that's
7.
light work.
Quick
That's
strike
light work.
offense on that
35-70,
three-play
that's light
scoring
work.
drive.
That
And
nigga,
the
damn.
final
I ain't
53
do
yards
nothing,
coming courtesy of that
none of the shit I
touchdown
do on
pass.
you.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be
I ain't doing
called
none of
on
that
to
shit on this
protect
nigga. This
lead.
nigga, he just scored
And
on a
he'll
bullshit
return it,
ass
trying to get
run.
behind his blockers. He was looking
That,
for
that
some
shit be
running
making
room,
him
but
think
not
he
much
good,
to be
like, cause he
found
just
as
break a
stopped
fucking
at the
70-yard
18.
run. The game just get that shit to him. Shit.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
And the Rebels are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's...
Catch inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz. He sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Rebels! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
1st and 10.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Clemson! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor has it. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Diggs. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
A really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Still looking, on the move. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's picked off turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, that
Nigga, you been throwing dumb shit the whole fucking game. Don't do that. Don't act like that's the first dumb pass you done threw, bro.
Nice job
Oh,
breaking
every damn near every pass you done threw been some bullshit.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Finds his big tight end. He puts him in business across the 50.
I know you ain't gonna make the play. What the hell? I know that ain't you.
After that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Oh, he's got a chance. Still running at the
Get off me,
35.
nigga. Get off me, little nigga.
You
weak ass nigga. Told you about that shit.
Its head is spinning.
And that's
a Clemson Tiger, nigga. Ain't no fucking chicken. No fucking Gamecock.
Get the ball in his hands.
Fucking Tiger, nigga. King of the fucking
What he
jump.
was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive
King's out
play
this
for this
bitch.
offense.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. Oh, that nigga making breathe. He making fucking breathe. He actually playing football.
How about this?
It's the difference.
They got a couple first
You
downs
playing a
together.
video game. I'm playing football,
Next,
nigga.
what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments.
It's real shit. It's different. It's levels to the shit, my G. It's levels to the shit. It's levels to the shit, my G. It's levels. It's levels. You should have stayed in the park. You shouldn't have cut your mic on. You was good. Cut your mic on, and now it's in the quick. Your opponent has a left to match.
He delivers,
It's
and
like I
they
fucking
build
knew.
on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Reading. I don't think I threw an incomplete pass. I think I'm perfect.
They'll try to add another
I think
to
I'm
their
fucking
lead.
perfect. Jeez.
And he added the extra
Fucking
point.
perfect.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Damn, big bro.
And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the
I ain't
touchdown.
threw an incomplete pass all game. You want me to go look at the stats and
Kickoff unit on the field,
screenshot?
and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I ain't threw an incomplete pass all game, man. Dotting your
On the
motherfucking
move from
shit.
inside his 5. Didn't find
I'm
any
throwing
crease in
dots,
that
my
kickoff
G.
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Now I'm gonna start running the ball or something, like you be doing.
We'll
Cause
see
I
them
can't make
really
no
hit
read.
the
I'm
speed
start
button on the
running, bro.
tempo here in the final minute of the first half.
Cause I'm doing you dirty right now. This is embarrassing. Put up some points though. Here you go. Uh-oh, he open. He open. Throw it. He open. Oh, you threw that shit. You threw that, damn it. You threw that guy. Man. Bro. Big bro. Come on, bro. I'm streaming, bro. Niggas is watching this shit.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he's an elite quarterback.
Niggas is watching you, bro.
He's pressing too
fuck?
much. Jesse, the
You
number one
playing
job
like
of a
this,
quarterback,
bro.
You better protect the football. I don't care how good you are. You better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense
Oh,
is giving you,
man.
and I agree, Dave.
Let's
It
do
looks
something,
like right
Cade.
now he's trying
Let's
to
do
force
something,
the big
Cade.
play instead of just checking it down
Do something.
or throwing away. He's got to do a better job.
do
working
something
through his
for 2
progressions
something.
right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Oh, man.
Looking to throw,
That
it's
nigga
Klubnik.
big bro. Oh, shit.
Picked off. Got room on the return.
God, bro. That's because I ain't see the nigga because you
He
fucking
is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling
dark
that end
ass
zone
fucking
on that
jersey,
return.
bro. That shit is bad.
What a big game-changing play. I love
Ah,
when you
that's
see
ass, bro. That's
defensive
the
players.
only
They
fucking
jump on the ball
incompletion.
like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick.
That's me. I was too worried about my fucking
Inside
passing
30 seconds to
stats.
play in the half. We'll see how
That shit
aggressive
ain't
they
good.
are on this drive.
We just kept playing.
They'll start this drive going to the
That
air.
shit is not open, bro.
Caught. Now the
You
connection
just throw
takes it to the
anything
11.
and pray.
We've got a
Just
timeout
fucking
here
pray.
late in the first half, and they'll try
Please
to
let
get
me
more points
catch
on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You trying to wait for that hit, John.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, I know. That's the crazy part, I know.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio.
With the score, Clemson 28, Ole Miss 21.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Now improvising. Rolling right and going deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Lee. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
He wants to throw it again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Past the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Now adjusting. Trying to make magic with his feet. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Looking for a man. It's Klubnik.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically.
Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
He's got it, and he will score.
I dial that shit up, my G. I dial it up.
This dude is putting on
I dial it up and make the
taking
call.
up residence in the end zone by the
Dial
air
it up
and
and
by
make
the
the call.
ground, in keeping with what Clemson
6
looks for
points.
in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable.
6
I
points.
mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors
That shit was
in
nice, right?
quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really
That's
be
some
dynamic.
shit I hit.
And this
That's some
guy
shit I found
is
earlier in the
having
day, my nigga.
himself a day.
And
In the
extra
playoffs, when
point
they rolled
pushes
to the
lead
playoffs,
to
I
14.
saw that shit. I was like, oh,
Quick
that's
work on that
one
scoring
I gotta
drive,
put
just
in the
4 plays.
motherfucking bad right
And the
jump, my
finisher,
nigga.
an 18-yard
This shit
touchdown
is
throw.
butt ass naked.
Kickoff unit
And I
on
only
the
use
field,
it when
and
I
this
need it.
defense
You
will be
feel me? So
called
you
on
don't
to
even know when
protect
it's
this
coming.
lead.
You don't know. You don't know. And I can hit you with that shit out of so many formations.
Here he
So
comes
many
from
of them
inside his own 5.
Nah, you ain't gonna know.
Able to find enough room to
Pull
get
back
out
on them
across the
lanes, my G.
25. He's brought down at the 26. get this drive started from their own 26. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was hit.
So that ain't a
just as he
fumble?
was releasing the pass, and it
So that ain't a
falls to the ground
fumble.
incomplete.
That's what we doing.
All right, you dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
They'll give it to the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. And good work by the coverage team. Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' seasons, as each are trying to break into the top 25. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Oh, he's got some space. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Payne. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes brings it to the 30 and gets a first down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Trying to turn the corner on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Finds a man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Horned Frogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Gonna look downfield again. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it back. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Here's a heat. Got his man on the right. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
And the Horned Frogs are threatening on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Breaks it inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
First and 10.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. To the air on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set, I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Zings it complete to the right. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Catch in the middle. It's Payne. Turning it on. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll move the tight end. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up. I'd expect another shot coming up.
Keeps looking downfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal again from the 2. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there. Now it's 4th down.
They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Hornfrog! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Delivers the stiff arm. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just plowing ahead. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Dingle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Shoots it to the left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Man, they needed that one, and that took every bit of concentration by the wide receiver there. That was awesome. Big 3rd down. You got to make the catch, but you got to make sure you stay in bounds. And he did a really good job of securing that and keeping the chains moving.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Grove. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. He'll take it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution. It's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to throw on first down. He fires one deep over the middle. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show.
21, South Carolina, 14.
And the Horned Frogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half. Going to let it fly. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This offense has it with really good field position. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Hoover. Looking down the middle. Holds it in. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Horned Frogs line it up with a first and goal. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, TCU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. Get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Oh, man, those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open. You have to hit those plays. There's nothing you can say positive about that.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Looking for an open area to his left. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity, a 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
To the air, it's Hoover. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
1st and 10.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Makes a connection. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Payne. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Snagged in the middle, it's Barnes. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Barnes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Hoover. Pressure coming. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barnes. Showing those sweet feet as he slips out to the 11.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. With the catch, it's Payne. There he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got room at the 35. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Hoover. That's caught, it's Barnes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The short hands, it's McAllister. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They want to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, TCU! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll immediately call timeout.
Salt into wound.